What's up, everybody? It's Heat Override, and I'm ready to bring the pain for you this week. Ooh, yeah. And Dr. Roto. Dig it? Bring the pain. Yeah. Woo. How is everybody doing today? Are you ready for another Heat-tastic review? Week 14. Yeah. Man, it was close. It was another great week. However, I was really mad about myself. Instead, what I did was the guy that I picked to bring the boom was the backup guy of the guy that actually brought the boom. And I'm talking about Nick Castellanos. Castellanos. I'm sorry, buddy. I messed that one up. He's from Erie. I'm from Erie. You know, he's a long-time Erie Seawolves player. Castellanos. Okay. Right. And he hit the home run. Baum did not. He went 0-4, practically got a golden sombrero. What a guy. What a guy. You're my only loss this week, and that is fine as well. However, Lane Thomas got his RBI. Gunnar Henderson got his single, and Francisco Lindor got his hit. Therefore, all three of those hit. Now, why I always say to get the Dr. Roto, so if you haven't been to the site, get over there. Code word Doc. We have so much content going out right now with baseball hitting on all strides, both seasonal and DFS. Also, there's so much seasonal NFL content right now. You can't possibly read it all. It's literally hitting multiple times a day. We're trying to make sure that you are ready to slay your leagues this year. Yeah. Woo. All right. Let's get to it. So that gets me at 3-1 for the week. That adds to 17-7 over the past 6 weeks. Not bad. Good times, bad times. But a couple of those 4-0 weeks were really nice. However, puts us at 29-18 for the year, up 11 units. Now, remind yourselves and myself that I have been trying a lot of different things normally that I don't. I was throwing parlays out there. A lot of those losses are parlays. So not only did I lose the parlay, if one guy lost, I just went 500. So, you know, when I say it with my chest and I'm putting it out there for you, team, I want you guys to make sure you hit those numbers because of those 11 units that were up. One of them was a nice home run at 750 plus. And if you would have got to Dr. Roto and been in the subs only Discord, I gave out a parlay this week and another 2 home run hit, and they both hit. So you get more than just content on the site. When you come talk to us, you get our expertise, you know, throughout the day. Of course, we have all real jobs, things like that. But at the same time, you get our attention, and it's what we want you to do. We want you to win your seasonal leagues. We want you to do the best and win money at DFS and be consistent. Maybe take chances every once in a while, every week, maybe once a week. But we're not going to let you blow your money. We're going to make sure that you know how to lineup build and that you know how to manage your bankroll, right? All right. Well, that's been awesome. I can't wait to do it again this Friday. And I just got done with the LA Rams report for this year. So look for that over the next month. Each team is going to get a report. A lot of the teams are done. A lot of people like Dr. Roto, Trevor, Lou, Cam, the list goes on. You have to go to the site again. I can't possibly name all the great people that we have producing great content for all of you. So let's talk about that. So this week, I'm going to highlight Trevor Hillstrom's Micheal Pittman versus other second round receivers. Now, I'm not going to give you his full article. All right. I'm only going to give you a little bit of it. I'm going to discuss the angle that I'm going to go at, and that's it. That's it. So with Micheal Pittman, a lot of people already know what they're getting with Micheal Pittman, but yet he wondered why Micheal Pittman was going around 24, you know, late in the second round, as opposed to people like Marvin Harrison, which Marvin Harrison is one of the people he had mentioned in this article. So those are going to be the only 2 players I'm going to talk about. Again, you'll have to get to Dr. Roto to make sure that you can read this article and other articles so that you are sharp for all of your drafts. So that being said, he wonders why Marvin Harrison Jr. is going around 14 and 16. And of course, you know, the numbers are going to be there, but he's unproven. And Trevor's right in a lot of his ways. Again, you have to read that content. But for me, why people are reaching for Marvin Harrison Jr. is because why people remember what happened with Randy Moss. Randy Moss exploded out of nowhere for one of the best rookie seasons you'd ever seen. And he came at a fraction of the cost. Practically the guy who drafted Randy Moss won the league a couple times within this time span with Randy Moss going and entering his prime. So again, when people want to take that extra level, that next step, especially in dynasty leagues, he's got quite a few years on Pittman. But for me, I am a Pittman guy. I like Pittman. I like what he can do. But Trevor did bring up some stuff that, he had a lot of catches, but the yards and the touchdowns just didn't equate. And that's because you had people like Jonathan Taylor and you had people, so many other things going on with that team. Your quarterback in and out the lineup with Richardson getting hurt. And then, everybody finally coming in like Minshew and things. This hasn't been the best for Pittman, but what Pittman can do is he's a great possession receiver. He shows that he can get the ball in tight windows. And again, he had those stats. He missed games, right? He missed some games. So when he gets together and if we can get a whole season with Anthony Richardson at quarterback, healthy, with Jonathan Taylor sitting back there, with teams focusing on him, we can see him do well. Now, I think he can outperform Marvin Harrison Jr. because I don't really like the Cardinals build. But at the same time, I know that they're going to be behind a lot. So they're going to throw. And he will get open, and he is a game breaker. So no knock. Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to be an all-pro wide receiver. However, you have to also remember you have to draft smart. And a lot of people like me are at the back of the second drafts. We don't get a chance, right? We don't, in a lot of my leagues, we are a linear draft style, not a snake, because snakes seem to power, especially in keeper leagues. Snake drafts always favor the top team. You go, well, the other teams are getting first and second, but then they're not picking till, let's say, 18, 19, 20. When you win your league in a 10, 12 man draft and you're picking 12 and then you bounce back at 13, I'll take the 12th and 13th best player sometimes over the first and 24th player or 25th player. But if that 24th, 25th player is somebody like Micheal Pittman Jr., then I think you'll be all right as long as you score and your first round pick doesn't get hurt. Like Christian McCaffrey getting hurt, then you have to overcome that. Again, you can get that content. You can get players at drroto.com. We will help you with all that. Just get to the Discord. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great week. Look for my betting article on Friday. Again, it's the Heat-tastic MLB bets of the day. Ooh, yeah. All right. Have a great one. And always remember to bring the bet.